this show for the past 3 years. Having all your eggs in one basket can be a risky thing for a bodybuilder. This is the only show Dave Fisher can compete in to get his pro card, and he trained and dieted since his narrow loss last year with the North American in mind. Tragically, some last-minute water retention cost him his dream, and it'll be yet another year before his next shot. He won't be too depressed, though. He has his own Body by Fisher column in Muscle Mag International and recently married 91 North American lightweight winner Sue Price. Presently, Dave is training with Milwaukee Muscle Mania champ Julio Nogueira.
I knew I had to be better than last year, and I went through more this year than I've ever gone through to look like that. It was the hardest show I've ever done, getting ready for the dieting and the cardio this year. Because I knew I had to. You can't come in worse than the year before. They're not going to look at it. They want to see improvements.
Most bodybuilders feel that they have to train on a 6-day double split to have a great physique. Not so, says Bob Wetherill, the light heavyweight winner from Mississauga, Ontario. Hitting each body part once a week has helped this ex-hockey player and motocross rider carve a symmetrical physique that reminded many of Bob Paris at his best. Doug Reiser of Martinsburg, West Virginia, has been at the junior national level for years and felt it was time to move up in the ranks. Doug owns his own gym just outside Buffalo, New York, and maintains an off-season weight of over 300 pounds. To look at 255-pound Curtis Leffler of Honolulu, Hawaii, you might think he would be a pretty mean-tempered character. However, his son Curtis Jr., who he raises as a single parent, would tell you differently. Curtis subsisted entirely on Met-Rex supplement powders in the 2 months before this show and came in huge and ripped. For many, the IFBB North American was like going to see a movie where you already knew the ending. This was because Big Paul Dillett, who barely lost last year's show to Ray McNeil, was the man to beat. All year long, the Weider Muscle magazines were hyping this Canadian giant as he continued to grow and grow. The former pro football player won this class as easily as Arnold would have won the 1939 Mr. America, posing with all the confidence of a sure-thing winner. The overall pose down proved to be merely a formality, as the judges reached their decision seconds into comparisons. Paul Dillett now brings his titanic mass into the pro ranks to make waves. For Muscle Magazine,